Hello, Diane.
Good morning, Dan. How are you?
Thanks for having us today.
Thanks for coming by.
Diane Raymond has 13 years of real estate experience. She's a native of Lowell and Drake, or at least has lived there for most of her life. She got her start in human resources, so she has a knack for dealing with people, making her segue to real estate all the more natural. Diane, thanks for having us today.
Thank you. I'm glad you could come by this lovely home.
It is a lovely home. Tell us a little about it. Tell us why this is such an attractive option for a prospective buyer.
Well, it's a lovely, spacious home built in the late 1800s. It offers 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths, almost 1,800 square feet of living area. And you're on a lot here in Lowell that's almost a half an acre, which is very hard to find in the city. We also have an attached barn/garage with some additional usable space above. It would be a great artist loft, maybe a musician studio, use it for play area storage. It's just really just nice to have that opportunity to increase the livable space.
And as we mentioned, a lot of the big ticket items have already been done by
Yes.
the prospective seller, the roof, the windows, and the heating system.
Heating system. You also have an updated kitchen, which is really very nice to have these days because that's one of your major expenses. We do have, also the yard is nicely landscaped. We take a walk outside. It is mostly fenced. You have a patio, and you also have a dog pen, which can be accessed from that barn area. So that's nice to have too.
Well, let's have a look around it.
Great.
I see we're in the living room. This obviously is open to the buyer's discretion.
Exactly. You have the beautiful hardwood floors, very spacious room. You can see windows on both sides. We believe that fireplace, I'm sure, at one time was being used. It has been used in some time, but you do have the lovely mantle there, so you could utilize that, for decoration. Or some people have actually even talked about using this space for a first floor master bedroom.
Oh, wow.
You have a very large closet, so depending on what your needs were, it could just give you that other option of doing that as well.
Okay.
Okay, we can continue on into the dining room. So you can see we have a lot of counter space. We have Corian counters, oak cabinets which were installed about 15 years ago, so still in great shape. Again, we have a nice cabinet there that offers you some glass cabinetry to showcase your dishes or your glasses. We do have electric stove, dishwasher. All the appliances do stay, so anybody coming in, you're coming into a fully applianced home, including a washer and dryer, which is located in the basement of the home. The kitchen opens out into a really nice sunroom, as we call it. This was a porch at one time, but they've enclosed it, put insulation in, have put a heating element here, so definitely some nice usable space. And to finish off the first floor, we do have a 3/4 bath. So again, for your guests, it's really nice to have that.
This area could almost work as a mudroom, too.
Correct,
Yeah.
yes. Yes, because it does open out into that garage barn space that we had talked about earlier.
Now we're upstairs.
Yes, and upstairs we have 4 bedrooms and another bathroom. So this bathroom is actually quite unique. You step down and you have a lovely, period clawfoot tub.
Wow.
So it's really kind of adds to the uniqueness and the characters of this home. So and then you actually have some additional storage space here. It's a
Oh, you can come from storage into the bathroom.
Exactly.
That's convenient.
You can never have enough storage, no matter where it is.
You can never have enough access to a bathroom.
There you go. That too. And again, we have the nice glass doorknobs in that room as well. So, as I said, 4 bedrooms. The sellers have indicated, and they've been here. This is the 5th generation that is here in the home now that have of the same family, and they've indicated that there is hardwood underneath the carpets as well. So I think the new owners will probably have a nice surprise when they bring up these carpets and can see what's there. And see, hopefully they'll be as lovely as they are downstairs. I would assume so. They've probably been protected all this time. And this is the 2nd bedroom here. And again, we have some really great storage. All the rooms have closets. They all have ceiling fans. So we've done some updates in the electrical as well.
Never gets too hot then.
No, exactly. And what's really nice is you have windows on 2 walls. You have some great light in all of these rooms, and you have a lovely view of the yard. this is the third bedroom. Again, nice, spacious, great light. The overhead lighting, ceiling fan, and another good-sized closet. And then we have one last bedroom. And this is the largest of the bedrooms on this floor. So again, a nice corner situation where you have the light from both sides and another good-sized closet.
Good.
So as you can see, this home does offer plenty of room to expand. A family of 4 bedrooms, the 2 full baths, lovely setting here in Lowell, and some great historical characteristics as well. We believe Colonel Ansart, that was in the Revolutionary War, lived at this house in the early 1900s as well.
Lowell's first licensed resident.
Exactly.
We'll have to figure out what that means.
Yeah, so that's what we've learned about the history of the house as well. Vehicle or 2, you have room for motorcycle, your lawn equipment, all of that. It's really nice to have this space. And here's that doggy door I mentioned that kind of goes right out to a dog house and an enclosed dog pen. So, especially with winter coming, nice just to kind of let your pets go out without you having to join them. Exactly.
Yes.
And then above this space is where we have all that other additional space, which, as you can see, really wonderful to have. A lot of options that you could utilize this space for.
Storage, fitness area.
And, yeah, like I said, I think an art studio as well, music rooms are away from the house, storage, anything like that. A great size for entertaining, hosting your parties. We have a fenced gazebo, place to hang your laundry. So it's really a multi-purpose yard. And again, you don't find this type of space, this beautiful yard in Lowell too often. So it's definitely a quality feature of this home. On the side is actually where the dog pen is, and we actually do have a koi pond as well, which you probably would utilize again until springtime. But it just shows the different features of this home that has to offer.
And you mentioned earlier the dog has his own entrance into the house behind his
Exactly.
own little
Has
house.
its own little house, has its own access back into the house. So it's a really nice feature.
And that concludes our tour of 510 Varnum Ave in Lowell's Pawtucketville neighborhood. Once again, built in 1880, it's an antique colonial, 1,814 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 1 3/4 baths. Listing price $249,900. Until next week, this is Property of the Week. I'm Dan O'Brien.